Tom Riley, and talking about definitions of art.
So before I get started, I want to assure you, I am not contagious, and it doesn't hurt. But I have challenges here with my voice the last few days. So if I offer you a premise and an argument, we have to agree that it's true before the argument can go any further. By argument, I process breathing, not yelling. If we hope to proceed collaboratively, what's its purpose? What does art do? What's its capacity? Where does it fit in our interactions with each other, in our social structures? But if I don't know what a toaster is, I can't decide which one's good and which one's not good. If I don't know what the purpose of a toaster is, then I can't decide which one is the best. A toaster has a purpose. Making a toast brown, making it red brown. If it makes it black, it's not good. If it doesn't do anything at all, it's not good. Defining involves understanding what this object or practice is for. Please, if you can, map the relationship between art and all human activities. Is the group of human activity larger or smaller than art? We're wandering into the tall grass because now we're talking about artistic intent and whether it's a necessary element in what we know as art. The Goldilocks problem when we're trying to define by genus and species is the problem of not leaving anything out and not putting too much in. Right? We want a definition that will accommodate all the things we currently think of as art without allowing things that we agree are not art. And we also don't want to make it so expansive or so limited that we can't account for future expressions that we would then come to call art.
To me, it seems logical that there has to be some form of language that's involved with this in order to define how that art is assimilated into the bigger world. Like
One has to ask, is the aesthetic value of a piece relative to the skill required to execute? Is communication an essential element? Yes. Tells me I have to stop now. Is art always expressive? Is it evocative? Is it communication? Is there an element of meaning to know the artistic intent? Is it possible that a person makes art with no particular purpose in mind? Is that possible? So all of these are fascinating to me.